another doctor she can see.
Look, I gotta go. I'll call you later.
Problems?
Nothing I can't handle.
We're just waiting on chicane.
So tell me about this new lead then.
State police dropped it off.
You ran facial recognition? Got an ID?
Couldn't see his face. But the bags are the same ones used by Talis Rucker and he...
That's a stretch.
3 bombings in Prague in 6 months, Jensen. All of them after the leader of ARC took... Here's chicane now.
Am I late? Are you too early?
You're right on time. Agent Jensen was just agreeing that we need to bring Rucker in.
Quick snatch and grab. Should be easy enough.
So we've already decided he's guilty?
We just need to talk to him on our terms. Getting into Gollum isn't the problem. Reaching Rucker is. ARC territory is fiercely defended. No one sets foot in there. They can't.
Rucker wasn't forced into Gollum City. He bought his way in.
Blackmailed would be more apt. He threatened to go public with evidence of a humanitarian crisis. One that the United Nations Security Council had swept under the rug.
Got them to force the Czech government to hand over part of the Utilek complex to him. A little bit of hush real estate, so to speak.
He stays quiet and guarantees safety for himself and his followers. Smart. So how do I get in?
I've made a deal with an...
You trust him?
Let's get this over with.
Let me know when you've got Rucker.
Goddamn, gents.
Never better. Maybe you should reconsider. You're my only backup on this one. Before we leave, I'd like to know you've actually got my back.
Trust me. I flew 10 years in the SAAF and 5 in the private sector moving corporate heads. And in all that time, I've never lost a fare.
How many years with TF-29?
2, which is a year and a half long.
Still have some things I need to take care of before we leave.
All right. Go on then, get your shit sorted. I'll be here, waiting.
rights of the augmented in a world that has turned against them. But with the United Nations set to debate the Human Restoration Act in a matter of weeks, Resolution 3507, also known as the Human Restoration Act. This legislation calls for the removal and downloading of all overly powerful, unlicensed documentation. Arrested and relocated to designated AUG-only locations. Safety is the primary concern, especially in the wake of the AUG incident, where millions of people lost their lives due to malfunctioning augmentation.
Daylight's wasting, boy. In case you haven't noticed. You good to go yet?
Let's do this.
Good. Strap in.
But still we have no answers. No one has yet claimed responsibility. Dr. Talos Rucker, the leader of ARC, posted a letter condemning the attack. Sources close to the investigation, however, tell me that Rucker and ARC may be behind it after all. I don't know about you folks, but with the upcoming...
Interesting pre-game ritual you've got there. You getting pissed enough to end this guy yet?
I got a no-kill order.
Is that right? Would have thought he'd done enough to warrant extreme prejudice.
How far out are we?
Coming up on it now. Not many spots I can set her down. You got a preference?
Get as close to the ground as you can. I'll take it from there.
Whatever you say, boss. Jensen, still got all your parts together?
I'm fine. How close did you get me to our contact's location? I was in Unit 237.
Jesus, Jensen, I didn't put you on his doorstep. Residential sector should be just ahead of you. Me, I'm gonna switch to autopilot, have a coffee. Let me know if things get interesting.
No shelter, no food, no fucking hope. I'm at the point where I do not really care about
Just passing through. I don't suppose you've got any neuropathy you can spare, do you?
I have what you're looking for. The new pause isn't cheap, nor is it easy to come by.
Fresh off the boat and already fitting in. Fine. But cash is a pretty scarce resource around here. I prefer dealing in information.
What kind of information?
Give me the neuropathy first, then we'll see.
Here. Now what have you got for me?
There's a so-called market in this complex. On your way to it, you'll probably see some storage units.
I'm listening.
One of them belonged to a patient of mine. A freedom fighter. Who no longer needs it. You might find something useful inside. Here's the code.
I'll check it out.
Word of advice? You might want to keep a low profile tonight. Golem City can be sketchy in the best of times. This definitely isn't one of them.
Why? What's happened?
Haven't you heard? Terrorists try to blow up Rosika Station. And even though people here couldn't have had anything to do with it, the cops need someone to blame.
These cops, they're looking for members of ARC?
We're all members of ARC to them, one way or another. And some of us may have even done bad things, but not the kind of things the rest of the world says we've done.
Sounds like you support ARC.
Why shouldn't I? The Augmented Rights Coalition was started with the best of intentions, as a non-violent way to confront injustices and advance the cause of augmented rights.
Okay. But in my experience, the best of intention.
That may be true.
I see. Well, thanks for the warning, Doc.
I hope you'll take it to heart.
This is Eliza Cassell.
terrorists try to blow up Ezekiel's station. The cops need someone to blame.
I'm sure the class will arrive soon. Come on,
This
don't
most
let go.
recent act of senseless violence has been laid
Look, we are understaffed, underfunded, and underprepared for the sheer number of people here. Vitals are good.
peaceful advancement of our cause, despite the fact that some of our You must submit to an identification scan.
Initiate security scan.
Welcome to Golem City, Clyke. Into your rooms. To intimidate. To accuse. Perhaps
I was a bit late just now. Did you hear what happened?
We heard the cops showed up.
Yes, it was horrible.
Did he do anything?
He gave them some attitude when they hassled him, but it was sick. He didn't deserve
serve
that.
to strengthen
A
their
police minority
justification.
brutalizing an unarmed majority.
I know it is not
That sounds familiar.
to lay down the front of our oppressors. Okay, that's good. Don't go out thinking we hate each other. Not as the leader.
Everywhere we go today, cops looking at us sideways, accusing us, assuming we're criminals.
Some teenage Molotov cocktail.
New here? You'll get used to being under the microscope.
Okay, that's good. Don't go out thinking we hate each other. With my partner gets in, the center towards instructions. But we'll not be exercised.
All areas.
That's what everyone says when they're cold. Like. Okay, that's good. Don't go out thinking we hate each other.
Sources tell me that plans are still in the especially in the wake of the AUG incident, where millions of people lost their lives due to malfunctioning augmentations. Opponents of the legislation have been protesting all over the world, and many of the protests have turned violent. This escalation in the violence and rhetoric has only widened the gap and polarized the dialogue on both sides of the issue. We will be watching the UN closely for any break in the story. This is Eliza Kazan, reporting to you, live, from Picus.
Keeping you alive and clearing the picture.
My friends, this most recent act of senseless violence has been laid at our feet. At the feet of all augmented, not simply ARC. And I fear the repercussions will test our resolve, the strength of our convictions. We have been cast as the villain once again. Despite our denials, our protestations, despite our dedication to the peaceful advancement of our cause, despite the fact that some of our own were killed in the attack at Rosika Station. But fear has blinded our accusers. And although I know that many of you are fearful in the wake of such violence, I urge you not to become as blind. You know as well as I that they will come here into your homes to intimidate, to accuse, perhaps worse. And some of you intend to strike at us. Please, I urge you to refrain.
That's what everyone says when they're cold.
Will only anger the situation.
That's fantastic!
Should only serve to strengthen their justification.
I will have to sue you and them to attack me. That's out. You're under arrest. Get over there.
You people. Now what? What other lies have you come to tell me?
I'm sorry to bother you, but I'm here to see Sokol. He's expecting me.
Which one? My husband Dushan or his foolish brother Tibor? I guess it doesn't matter which one. The police took them both to the Narrows to torture them for information they do not have.
It's been a rough day, especially here. I can see that. But maybe I can help. What happened?
Like you care. My husband is gone. Tibor said he had a way of getting us...
I'm the contact.
And maybe there is a chance.
There's always...
I'm sorry. Normally they only take ARC members. Tibor is ARC. He has been...
Do you know where they were taken?
I told you already. The Narrows. Instead of asking stupid questions, why don't you do something?
I know this is hard for you.
This is not about me! This is about my family!
And I want to help.
Then go and do that. I need to clean up this mess.
That's what everyone says when they're cold. Clank. Okay, let's go. Go look around thinking we hate each other. When my partner gets here, we'll escort you to our safe house. We should help you down. You can
Chicane, we got a problem. Our contact's been swept up by the police.
I heard about cops in Gollum, Jensen. Your Interpol ID won't get you any kindness with them.
That's all right, I didn't bring it with me. They're holding him in a place called the Narrows. I'll contact you after I find him.
Let go of them!
This is a handrail-free area.
like this.
Break up and crowd ourselves.
This will not be tolerated!
Get out of here, hands up.
You can't stay here.
Get out of here. Smart clank like you should know where he's not wanted.
Calling for backup! Follow my lead. It's down! Throwing a smoke grenade!
I heard something. Come on.
I felt worse. Count yourself lucky to be alive.
Brother, watch it. The cops are everywhere today.
I noticed that. Are you Tibor?
Yes, you're late, Interpol.
I know. I spoke to your sister-in-law. She told me what happened.
Adila, is she all right?
It seems like she can take care of herself.
Yes, she can. You know, I can't help.
Tibor, I can get you out of here.
And then what?
And what if you're not there?
No!
Interpol has promised to get you and your family out of here to safety.
Safety? There is no safety. Only tyrants who prey on the
All right, Tibor, listen.
There's a man, a smuggler.
That's something. Any other?
My keycard to get to Ark territory is gone. One of the cops took it. Probably still has it on him.
Thanks, I'll look into it.
Please, I know you don't owe...
Of that, I have no doubt. Chicane, get a message to Miller. Sokol's backed out of the deal.
Why am I not surprised?
He's just looking after his family. Besides, it's not a complete wash. He gave me some options on how to get into Ark on my own.
Well, just be careful, Jensen. This arsehole obviously can't be trusted. Let me know when you're in.
You terrorist types love to brag about the shit you did.